Hello guys, so let's proceed to our lecture series in the introductory Java programming tutorial. So our topic for today is all about typecasting. So what is typecasting? So typecasting is when you assign a value of one primitive data type to another type. Okay, so you declare a variable, but later on you change it to another type. Okay, so from one primitive data type to another type. So there are two cases in typecasting. The first one is widening casting. It means from small variable. The small means the capacity of the variable. Okay, the data type. So I already discussed to you the 8 primitive data type of Java. So according to the size of the data type. So widening casting is about from small to big. So this one from byte to short to char, int, long, float, and double. Okay, so from small container to the big container. While narrowing, it means from larger type of primitive data type to smaller type. Okay, so from it is the vice versa, no, not the opposite of widening from double, float, long, integer, char, short, and byte. So the reverse part of widening. Okay, so let's try now. Let's go for the real programming on how can we typecast. So in our netbeans, right click, we will create a new class. Let's try to go to other if there is a main class. I know there is a main class. Java here, Java main class. In that case, I will no longer type the public static void main. So let's try to write the variable, oh no, the class name in relation to our topic. Okay. So in this case, since I use the built-in Java main class, it will give me automatically the main method. So in our case, let's go to the widening casting. Okay, I will declare uh, a variable having an int value. Okay, so the data type is integer. Okay, and now I will uh, widen the the capacity of the variable. So from my int variable is a int data type. I will change it into double. Okay, so I will declare double, and okay, I will, so any value from my int, I will pass it to the double, my double variable, and this variable is a double type variable. So therefore, this value will become changed into double type. Okay, so let's try to display. See out. Okay. Just call the variable my int and try to run the program. Right click run. Okay. The value is 9 because the value here is 9, right? Integer. Double is a, a what do you call decimal type data. So point something. So let's go now. Let's uh, call. Oh no no. Call the variable. Oh my God. The my double. Display the data of my double. So my double, the data of my double is coming from my int variable. So whatever here will be put in the my double variable, and this will become a double value. As you observe, it will become decimal value. So 9.0 because my double is a double value. So from small data type pass to the big data type. So that is what we call widen. We call this one as widening casting. Okay, let's proceed to the narrowing part. So I will write here narrowing casting. In the narrowing casting came from the big variable going to the small. So double. So from let's convert it again. Double. My double. Let's try to name my double 2, and the value is like 9 point. Should have an equal sign. Okay, 9.5, and the indication to write that the value is double. After the value, you will write D. Okay, in case that you will not write D, it will give you a floating value, the float. When you declare a float, do not write F after the value because that's the default. Okay. Okay, we will declare another variable, my int 2, and we will pass the data from my double to the int 2 variable. Okay, and we will display the my double 2, and then we will, what happened to this one? Okay. In case of from big to short, you will write enforce casting. Okay, so we will write int the variable, no, the data type near at the variable to make sure that we will enforce this value into integer before passing it in the variable, which is the integer type. Okay, and then we write my int. Okay, run the program. I will comment this one. I don't want to see the value of this one. Okay, run. So from 9.5, it will become 9. Why? Because we narrow the value from whole number, from no, double type into an integer. Sir, but why 9? The the value is 9.5. So integer, it will get only the integer, the whole number, which is the 9. Now, if you implement the round off, you will call the method round to round off now in the math library. But in this case, because you are talking about narrowing, so we will only apply narrowing. So later on, we will discuss about the mathematical functions in relation to Java programming. So that's all for our presentation for today, and hopefully you can follow it and subscribe the channel.